Hello, in this video, I'm going to show a new feature that we're going to make generally available this week. The feature is called remediation of local admin rights and UAC levels. This feature will help IT admins roll out end user elevation. What this feature does is allows IT admins to take away local admin rights for end users and also set a higher secure UAC level on each machine. So let me show you how this works. First, we are introducing a global agents list. This will be a list of all machines across all customers. You go to this list from the global menu, and this list will be available to all partners. It's not restricted to accounts with elevation feature enabled. A version of this will be available to all partners, and then anyone who has end user elevation product will get a few additional features in there. So let me give you an overview of this page, and then I'll go into the specific remediations related to elevation. So once when you go here, you'll see a list of all agents across all customers. You have the capability to perform filters here. So I can look at a specific customer and then just see agents for that customer. The default view is all customers. I can sort by, for example, agent version. This can help me find out agents that haven't been updated or that are using the old version. So that's handy. I can also see the status of each agent. This will be very helpful because now you can filter by offline and see agents that are offline across all customers. So earlier you had to dig into each customer to find the offline machines. Now from this global agents list, you can do that pretty easily. And now you can go fix these machines or remove these machines from the dashboard. So that was an overview of the global agents list. Now let's talk about the local admin rights remediations. So you will notice there is a new column called local admins, and it's showing a number here. So if I click on that, I will see everyone who is local admin on this machine. So if we look at this particular machine, there are two groups. So anyone who is member of domain admins is a local admin on this machine, and anyone who is a domain user is also a local admin on this machine. So these are Active Directory groups. So that means there is a broad set of users who have local admin rights on this machine. And then I can also see then there are some specific users. So these are all Active Directory users who have local admin rights on this machine. Now, if I go back, what I'll do is I'll show you these are end users imported into our system. So if I go to the same customer, I go to end user accounts, I see that Adrian here is an end user, and I can also see that Adrian is a local admin on this machine. Similarly, there are two other users. So my next step is I want to remove their local admin rights. I still want to give them access to log into this machine, but as a standard user, not as a local admin. And then the second step for me would be to create elevation policies so their commonly needed requests are auto approved, but they do not stay local admin on these machines. So to remove the local privileges, you open up this modal, you click on remove privileges, and from here you can either pick an individual user. The same applies to groups. Say I don't want every domain user to be a local admin. Maybe the domain admins I want to keep because those are actual administrators, but I definitely don't want all these users and domain users to be local admins on this machine. I want to show on the side if I actually open up the machine. This is the same machine. If I go to administrators group, I'll notice this is the same information I'm getting in the dashboard. So these are all the users or groups that are local administrators. Now, if I come back here, I can select everyone that I want to get removed. I'll confirm that I want to remove the local admin rights. The accounts will not be deleted, they will just be removed from the administrator group on the machine. So from here, I click remove. Okay, let's give a refresh here. Yeah, so you see, only the domain admins remain as an administrator on this machine, everyone else is removed. And if I go back to the machine and if I cancel out and check again, you'll notice all the other users are removed and it's just the domain admin that is administrator. There are still some administrator or break glass accounts that are remaining, and that is totally fine. So that is one way to remove local admin rights from a single machine. You can also do this on in a bulk manner. So say I am looking at one of the customers. I want to select a few machines. I can click on this remove local admin rights. Now you come to this modal where you can remove admin rights across machines. The way this works is you just type in the accounts that you want to exclude. Say I have an account named sysadmin, usually I create on all machines and I want that excluded. I have a break glass admin I want to exclude. I can also say anything that includes just in time. I also don't want to touch those. So you can exclude all these accounts. Also, by default, anything that is imported under admin accounts, service accounts, or JIT accounts will already be excluded automatically because you don't want to remove their local admin rights. You're mainly concerned about end users having local admin rights here. So after doing this, you'll click on remove privileges. It will show you this is going to run across 3 machines, and these accounts will be excluded in addition to any imported accounts. And then from here, I can confirm. Now we will go through all those machines and remove any user that is local administrator. So that's how you can bulk remove the local admin rights. And then if you have defined your elevation policies, those users will continue to do their work as they were doing before, but only blocked if anything that isn't already whitelisted under the policies. And then they will have to submit a manual request for elevation. Now, next look at the UAC levels. So other nice thing about this view is you get another column here called UAC level. So this is how often the user needs to consent to any changes happening on the machine. So if you have noticed when you try to install something, there is a modal that comes up and you need to confirm the installation. So that comes up based on the settings. And we definitely want this to be set at a high level so nothing gets installed or any machine changes that happen in the background. So from here, I can see what are the current settings. So these 3 machines are notify on apps only. And then these other machines are never notify, which isn't very secure. So what you need to do is from here, I can select these machines, click on edit UAC levels, and I can set them to any level that I need. Always notify is the most secure. That means that any changes happen on a machine, a pop-up will come up of the UAC prompt, and then you'll have to submit or approve those changes. And that's the level we want on our machines. So I've now changed the level for all 3 machines. That means anytime an application tries to make a change on the machine, a UAC prompt will come up that will be intercepted by CyberQP, and the elevation product will work. So yeah, that's the new capabilities that are going to get released this week. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.